All right, let me ask a question. You've been a colleague of his for a number of years, and I'm curious, has he done anything as a colleague that makes him, in your mind, perhaps not qualified for the job?
No.
So,
Other than, you know, he's taken positions that I think are wrong, that I don't like. I asked him about the Voting Rights Act. I didn't like the answers I got to that. We talked about North Carolina, in which the Fourth Circuit threw out their voter suppression, the law that the legislature there had passed, said that they had targeted African Americans with surgical precision. They passed that immediately after the Shelby case in the Supreme Court that got rid of what's called pre-clearance, where the federal government has to clear changes in voting law in states that previously had a history of suppressing votes. And
would that be a disqualifier for you? I mean, based just on that, would that be a reason for you to vote no for him?
No, that's why I said I haven't made a final decision yet. I'm going to digest all of this. But the Attorney General is the person who is, his job is to make sure that there's not fraud in elections, but also there's not voter suppression. And clearly there was voter suppression in North Carolina that they started as soon as the Shelby case was decided, which ended the pre-clearance. And I think that this is pretty upsetting evidence if the court says that they targeted African Americans with surgical precision so that they couldn't vote. And this law was in effect for several years before the court rejected it. And as a result, there were tainted elections in North Carolina. We can't have that. And we can't have the chief law enforcement official of our nation who doesn't recognize that there is such a thing as voter suppression.
Senator, thank you very much for joining us, sir.